Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 3. We are here in by the back entrance, or, well, not really an entrance. I guess we'll see if there's any connection to the tower itself. We are basically in the trash pit behind Erika's tower, where she told us explicitly not to go. There are searing slimes. Cave slimes are easy. I'm not sure about searing slimes, but we'll see. Okay, they're easy too. So long as there's nothing significantly worse than slimes here, we might be okay. Let's actually not risk it. I would rather kill this thing. Searing slime might be immune to fire, it might not be. Okay, there we go. Easy enough. You should be able to kill it from there. There we go. Okay, there is one more creature. Never mind. Cave slime's poison. Which means I'm gonna carefully skip ahead. Priest spells, curing. There you go. Oh, there is another one. There was another one. End combat. Okay. So far so good. We were told, okay, there is also a button. That's always good. And there is a connection to... Oh, okay. So maybe that is the way into this room here. There might be a key to be found somewhere, but... Or this might be a separate room. There might be a different room behind it. But this door said that there were like several seals and or several locks, like or a massive steel lock that we did not have a key for. So either, yeah, I don't know. Either there is a key item to be found to open that, or that just basically meant that we will never open this door and we'll have to find some kind of sneaky way in. Anyway, We'll see how that works out, if we can open this door perhaps, and if there maybe there are gonna be those Vanatine notes that I have not been able to find anywhere. Nothing here looks like it contains any notes except for the bookshelves in Erika's room itself. But yeah, anyway, she herself told us that she threw out some kind of magical wand down here, back here. Although, if it's still useful to some extent, why she threw it here in the first place is not quite clear. Okay, might be further in here. Wait, this just leads outside. Okay, so we must be able to sneak around and maybe get into this room here. Oh, okay. Yes, so far so good. Ooh, hello. There's a thick book on the pedestal. Trying to decipher it. You can improve your knowledge of the spell Ward of Thoughts here. Ooh, interesting. We didn't have that before. That's magic resistance, magic damage, or debuff resistance. Either way, definitely one of the... Yeah, actually, I think it's at least mind effect resistance, if I remember correctly. So that might actually come in handy. Definitely a good find. Except... we only have 10 arcane lore, really? Is that right? Okay, so both mages will have to max out arcane lore. I mean, yeah, okay. We don't have it yet, but... Alright, alright. Erika's tower. I mean, there are plenty of things that I have to return for. That I didn't specifically or individually take notes about. There was a door that couldn't open... I think it was a 10? Question mark? Definitely more than 8, because we can open up to 8, I think. We were able to interact with both these buttons, although of course there are no numerical values associated with them, unfortunately, so no telling whether, or no telling how close we were to not being able to push them, perhaps. Anyway, there was that door, there are several barriers, monsters of various difficulty levels, of course. Spell tome. Tome 20. So that should be pretty much the highest amount of arcane lore you will ever need to learn anything, right? Interestingly, though, the Word of Thought spell is not the last spell in the list. It's somewhere in the middle. So it's interesting that it still takes 20 arcane lore. I guess that's just supposed to say that, you know, Erika's writings are maybe particularly complicated or something. Let's see. Not PM for Mage Spell and Word of Thoughts. Wait, Cloak of Blades. Oh, these are cloaks. What was I thinking of? Oh, hold on. Is it a priest spell? Oh yeah, of course, these wards. Yeah, wait, we do have Word of Thoughts. At level 1. Why do we have that? I guess I must have learned that. Huh, never mind then. Okay. I had actually completely forgotten that we had that. And we could have that active at all times. Word of Steel. Physical resistance. Word of Elements. Wasn't there some kind of other ward that I used to keep active in previous games? Something offensive? I guess not. Looks like they're all strictly defensive. Well, that's silly. I definitely should have been keeping that active. Yeah, not sure why I completely forgot that priests had a support skill as well, like a permanent spell. Oh well. Ouch. What's that? Well, never mind. Oh, what's that? The cabinet is filled with Erika's notes on the Vanatai. Oh, okay, thanks. I was fully expecting to somehow get into her own room like back here, but that works. There are drawings, biological notes, musings on their thoughts and philosophy, and many pages of yet unanswered questions. It's all pretty technical, and you don't get much out of it. However, I either take good note or actually check those notes. Though it was obtuse, you did manage to absorb a little bit of the writing. You now know a little bit more about the Vanatai. Gain an item Vanatai lore. Okay, well. I guess I'll give that, or somehow transmit that knowledge to Madavi, who asked me for it. What is this? Just a robe? Okay, some weird growths here. Hello? Oh, spitting worm. That's not a worm. Oof. Lightning damage, and we die immediately. Well, that's a great start. Let's see if we can somehow have the rise roll in our favor. The dice roll in our favor. Well, for example, by missing her or not dealing as much damage. Although it seems unlikely with only 100-something hit points. But maybe the thing is just going to decide not to spit one of these days. Well, he's gonna die. Definitely. Technically, if I had some way to heal another person... Huh. Well, I guess I could put my priest in the first spot in the party order and then hope that someone else gets bet at. Then we could save them. Assuming lightning is even healable. I'm not sure it is. Instead, I'm just going to keep trying a couple more times, I guess, and see if it always spits every single time. Well, seemingly. How hard is it to kill? Relatively hard. Another question is, will it spit every single turn? Because if so, I guess we don't really stand a chance after all. Well, it does seem to spit always, but it only has a 61% hit chance. Against Kiara, that is. We can kill it, and it actually... Wait, what's it called? Oh, it's a splitting worm. It's not a spitting worm at all. I was gonna say, wait. It split. Sure did. Searing crawlers. Actually, those are just about as bad as the other ones. As the previous one. Except now there's 4 of them. Yep. These are the ones that were with the basilisk. Okay, never mind then. This is absolutely impossible. Alright then. Erika's tower. Trash pit. Crawlers. no need to specifically mention that they're the very, very bad variety of crawler. Okay, and that's a difficulty 10. Doom 10. Fair enough. Well, I mean, there is a window here telling us that there is something, but I guess that really doesn't tell us anything new. Okay, well, we did find the notes, and it's unfortunate. Can you enter from the side? Nope. Well, oh, actually, you kind of can. Huh. Crude dagger. I mean, it's not much, but it's something. No button, though. Interesting. So you can probably also enter from this side. Yes, except you really can't. Fair enough. This is needlessly annoying, but whatever. Okay, the skulls, totems from Tillian, the trophies, blah blah blah. We've read this all before. Basically just degenerated, brutish barbarians, Slazerikais, who are somewhat rightfully defending their territory as we intrude, but you know, that's no reason to stop intruding, of course. Well, these things are tough. I kind of remember fighting them and not really having any significant trouble with them before, but I might be wrong. Might be misremembering, that is. Check that guy. Yeah, well, they're surprisingly resilient. Ouch. Okay, another attack and she's dead. Whee! Wow. That could have been nasty. And we start leveling up. That's pretty helpful. It's actually really helpful. You're all ensnared. We should be able to kill that one, right? Well, maybe not. There we go. Okay, kill that one. She did not level up from that. How close is she? Not that close. What? Oh, wrong button. Let's not try and smite her. There we go. Heal. She gets attacked once, twice, and she's not dead because the rest of them can't actually reach. And the work good. Okay, never mind. Wow, this is... Yeah, this is tougher than I seem to remember. Not really sure why that is. Maybe we should try and await them here. I don't know if that's really going to work much better for us. I'm surprised we can't actually one-shot these guys with even with critical shots like that. But okay, fair enough. At least we get a good number of them with our first days here. I'm going to cast some protection. Alright. Actually, baiting some attacks out with Kjar can be quite beneficial, considering how extremely hard he is to hit. Nice, okay. I guess it might be worthwhile to actually start... to actually level up as soon as possible here, because this is apparently not a free victory at all. I would like more crits, honestly. A 3% chance isn't 3% per level isn't even that bad. And I have mentioned, or I've noticed him falling behind on damage somewhat, at least in a situation where Rasluka is able to consistently hit enemies with both attacks. She tends to deal quite a bit more damage. His sniper shots do make up for that to an extent, and of course so do his crits, which Rasluka will also have, so it's not an exclusive benefit here. I'm gonna start increasing his base skills first. I want to max out sniper as soon as possible. Let's see here. Strong back. No. Quick learning, fast recovery, sage lore. Tough feet. Ah, right. Blessed warrior. Huh. Blessing the ground under your feet. 10% chance per turn. Good fortune. Hmm. Maybe I should go with tough feet. I wonder. I mean, I think I talked about that before. I'm not a huge fan of it being a 35% chance of resisting. Assuming that resisting means completely avoiding. If it's only a 35% chance to take less damage than you normally would, then that's even worse. What I'd really like is just a flat reduction. I mean, 35% actually sounds pretty strong if it was a flat reduction, but it isn't. So basically a 1 in 3 chance to presumably not take damage from ground effects. I don't know. Maybe I'll just go with health increase for the time being, since we can't actually pick any more direct damage or hit chance increases. We could improve dexterity. Should I do that? Maybe that's definitely the most combat focused thing we can pick right now. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's not the smartest thing to do, but oh right, fire resistance. Forgot about that one. Okay. Actually, what are these gonna do? Okay. Keep trying to attack Kiar. And miss. Yeah, honestly, he's a much more efficient tank than Rosluka is. Which is, well, interesting. Also, I misplayed there, unfortunately, because I can't finish off that guy now. Well, I can't shoot him, if nothing else. Let's do some of this. I should, yeah. I was gonna say, should kill at least those two guys. You get more int, you get more... Well, obviously we need quite a bit more arcane lore after all. So I go with mage spells and more arcane lore, because why not? Alright. Energy blessing. Well, he has plenty of things. Oh wow, what? Sage lore. Each level counts as 3 levels of arcane lore when trying to learn new spells. Huh. Yeah, but that's really only useful if you have only a single spellcaster, right? Because ultimately both of my spellcasters will have 10 points of arcane lore, which should allow us to learn every single spell there is. Good health, nimble fingers, good fortune. Quick learning, nope. Summoning focus. I could go with blessing focus. Yeah, I think I'm gonna improve blessing focus some more. And whose turn is? Oh, priest. Right. So everyone's fully buffed. Oh, that's unfortunate. I was really hoping to finish off that warg. Seriously though, this is not a trivial encounter at all. No snipe. Kill off that guy. Level you up. Blessing focus as well. Elemental focus maybe to help with her spell damage, which is kind of lackluster. 3% is not a huge difference, but it might actually help. Or should I really focus on her blessings first and foremost? I mean, I don't use them in most fights. I guess I never use blessings in trivial fights, right? But when I do, I want them to be as good as possible. So, sure. Alright, nice one shot. Another nice one shot, awesome. And now she finally gets her level up as well. Yes, and quick action. Seems like a bit of a waste, but I have to pick it in order to increase dual wielding, unfortunately. Hardiness. That's a bit lame that it doesn't give you some kind of numerical value like most talents do. Really not sure if it's or how good it is, but I feel tempted to give her more of that. Maybe even a parry chance. I wonder if you don't have any natural ability to parry. It does say grants the character a chance to parry instead of increasing it. So maybe without this, you can't crit at all. You can't parry at all. However, she does not have lethal blow, but I've seen her crit, right? So there must be a baseline crit chance. So yeah, well, the interface, or yeah, well, mostly the interface is unfortunately a bit lackluster in some of these ways, but maybe I should give her at least 1 point of this. Riposte is definitely not worth it. The damage is just not good enough, but giving a parry chance? But I don't want to spread my points too thin either. No, I guess I'm gonna go with increasing, well, what I just increased, and then dual wielding next. Mighty blows, increasing damage even more, sounds good to me. Parry mastery, something to consider maybe later. Bust warrior, nah. Although it sounds interesting. Honestly, I kind of like the idea of this. I would like to see how it works. It may not be the best choice in terms of min-maxing once again, but I'm just too curious not to try it. These guys are probably going to wake up sometime soon. This just deals so little damage, it's hardly worth. Okay, still not... Or still ensnared, I should say. Warg should not be immune to fire. Nope, not at all. Alright. Flying Cloak. I think everyone has Flying Cloaks, and even if not, it's not a huge deal. And combat, the guard's slain, you search the hovels. I've definitely done this before, and I certainly don't remember this fight being this tough. I mean, I guess we were never really in much of a danger. But I also did not remember these guys being very noteworthy at all. And they certainly were not trivial. Find nothing but trash. Yep. Definitely been as far into this cave as here. There's another encounterer, I think. Oh, maybe it's here, yeah. This cave contains several crude stone nests. Once again, they're not occupied by the friendly slives who work with Avernum. These are the savage kind. The warriors of the village are eager to drive you back. Well, and indeed, we have a couple more advanced units here. In fact, this might be a problem. She's immobile, completely immobile. That sucks a lot. We got one shaman. We got two flingers, two warriors. Well, she can't do anything. Oops. Oh, I rebound battle disciplines to something else. To B? Yeah, battle disciplines B. Makes sense. Focus spirit, cures hostile effects. I don't think that's gonna work because it's not a hostile effect, right? Or is it? Actually, it might be. It totally is. Okay. So that's nice. I'm tempted to shoot the shaman first. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to one-shot them. Ooh. Alright, we definitely need to apply some kind of crowd control here. And I guess, if anyone, the warriors should be a priority. Okay, good. They're out of commission for now. I'm not a fan of how Xaz is almost dead. Not sure if the fire lizard is a problem. If it breathes fire next turn, then we're just dead. I think I need to heal Xaz. Alright, thanks for missing. Okay, good, good. Oh, oof. Okay, immobile again. Terrified, that sucks a lot. And of course, despite being immobile... Wait. Oh no, he's immobile. Okay, never mind. This might still not be a loss. We might still have a chance here. That Flinger being free is a problem. This guy is a minor problem. Luca needs to be healed. Okay, or not. There's the Fire Breath. Yep, and even though it's just a summoned creature, that is unfortunately just way too much damage. But the fact that the shaman happened to summon a fire lizard of all things was just bad. Yeah, okay. Wow, this time it's a bear. At least it doesn't have a ranged attack, so if we can ensnare it, we should be good. Actually, this focus spirit thing is quite helpful. Which of these am I least likely to use? Leg sweep? Blade sweep. That's just so weak. Let's replace that by focus spirit. I can see that coming in handy every now and then. Shoot the shaman. Right. You should have access to the exact same things, exactly. I mean, I'm probably gonna reload anyway, so whatever. Okay. Not killed. That is honestly surprising. We might be able to survive the attacks from those two big guys. Welp. That Flinger is not controlled at all. The bear is ensnared though, which is definitely helpful. Ouch. Oh, and she blessed the ground under her feet, and that is something, presumably. Nice crit. Oh, please crit and kill him. Oh. Well, I think I need to do this again. The Flinger is still not affected at all. What are the odds? Oh god, this guy can move and he's going to kill someone. But if I don't heal Xaz, the Flinger is gonna kill him. Yeah, this doesn't look too good. Or he could just get one shot with a crit. If that was a crit. Was a pretty heavy hit either way. Okay. Yeah, this is a tough one. Wow. Plenty of these encounters around the outer rim, the outer perimeter of this cave are not trivial at all. The crawlers around here, and the basilisk here, and these sliths apparently, and then of course almost everything inside Erika's tower. Am I forgetting something? Well, everything down here and up to here seem pretty tame. And we have not been to this part here in Gikra. But yeah, there are definitely a couple of really tough encounters that I might have to, well, for most of them I'll have to return at some later point in time. This one might just barely be doable. But honestly, these cave giants and bears and whatever else the shaman might be able to summon are really problematic. Ouch. Oh, you can't move at all, right. Thankfully you can reach just far enough. Oh boy. Please. Crit. Well, you did. It's not quite enough though. Shaman is ensnared. Okay. And she's not dead because it did not attack her. Okay. Cool. I like it. Stunned. Dazed. What's the best thing to do here? Maybe haste? Use one of my group heals. Heal Rasluka. I would really like to apply some protection. Oh boy, this thing is going to kill someone soon. These flingers are a problem because they deal a ton of damage and they can basically decide to attack anyone, so yeah, he needs to go. Oh, and he did not go. Xasus will have to do some... Yeah, okay, kill that guy. We'll have to do some more dazing, just to make sure. Hasted, awesome. These guys are not hasted. Unfortunately, there is no way to daze. I mean, there's no way to daze the warrior without also dazing someone else at the same time. All right, so far so good. Is Rasluka going to survive attacks from the warrior and the slith if they decide to attack her, and possibly this slith? I'm gonna risk it. Okay. They all seem to be more interested in attacking Kiar, which is absolutely fine by me. Okay. Unfortunate miss there in the first round, or in our first attack. Or else that guy could be dead. Take a step in this direction. Kill that guy. Let's see here. He's still dazed and snared. This guy is free. Like, he's completely free right now. He could attack anyone, but that being said, they're not that terrible. Okay, I'm a little bit paranoid here. I'm going to reapply daze to this group. In particular, I don't want the shaman to wake up. If I can help it. I guess I'm going to give us a war blessing. I was kind of hoping for haste as well. Thanks for missing there. Very helpful. Nice one. Unfortunately, well, okay. Attack that guy. Awesome. Sniped. Maybe a bad idea. Maybe a really bad idea. I could try re-dazing. Or hope to deal some good damage. Oh, he's immobile. Ooh, I froze him. Can I kill him though? I can. Very nice. Okay, now I really need to take care of some of these enemies. The giant is alive and only ensnared. Why don't you go ahead and kill this slip? Alright. You're just sliths, okay. All the dangerous guys are taken care of except for the giant, which is really scary. But he is not unkillable. Not at all. Of course, right now, I don't know if he's going to stay ensnared for much longer. I'm gonna risk it. Oh man, he's almost dead too. Okay, he did not deal nearly as much damage as I expected. Alright, okay. Sure, just attack that guy. The Rasluka, and we should have this now. Why did she skip her turn? I'm not actually sure. No, of course not. I should have just shot his bow. That would have probably dealt more damage. But oh well. Also a bit of a waste. I could have attacked one of the healthy ones. Let's see there. Yep, that's more damage than the typical fireball. Alright. Well, that was a nice fight. Welcome change. Enjoyably challenging. The guards slain, you search the hovels along the path. Strangely, there is no treasure of any sort. Okay, you wonder who took it. I mean, probably the very same sliths who ran further away, right? Okay, also, I just remembered that we can't use these books right now. Fury of the Nephilim and Faith of the Anama. Because we are on the overworld, we can't read them. Fair enough. I'll try to remember as soon as we reach some kind of indoor location. You reach the final cave in this region, and find that the remaining Sazerakai have banded here for a final desperate defense against your invasion. There is a considerable force ahead, and they look like they mean business. Yeah. Oh, okay. I was expecting the game to allow me to back off again. Although, this does not seem... Well, except for the fire lizards, who are going to be a problem. This is not technically worse than the previous encounter. It's about the same, I would say. There's no shaman, and there's only one flinger. Instead, they have 2 fire lizards, so it seems to be about the same number of overall units. 2 warriors who turned out to be, surprisingly, not that bad. Not the biggest problem at all. I am worried about these lizards, which I can apparently one-shot. Okay then. I still need to take that guy out quickly. Okay. And now they're all going to come. Oh, you're ensnared. That sucks. This is as far as I can get. Well, ideally... Yep, I got both the lizard, one of the warriors, and this guy who's only ensnared, so that does not stop him at all. But with the fire lizard out of the picture, we might have a chance here. Okay. Alright. Kill that slith. Or, you know. At least try to. Alright. More crowd control. The flinger needs to be taken out next, although he's, at least for the time being, controlled. Okay. So far so good. Yeah, you... Never mind. You're ensnared. Next turn though, she'll be able to start dealing damage to that guy. Meanwhile, I suppose, shoot... or maybe do shoot the flinger. Why not? Actually, kill the flinger. That works too. Well, this should be the fight. I don't want to jinx myself, but the rest of this should not be a huge problem. Heal yourself first. Maybe you get hasted. You got hasted. Okay, some protection just to be safe. All right, nice one. Terror resisted. That's okay. Nice crit. Is a fireball gonna be enough to finish him off? I'm gonna bank on yes. Okay. Might have been pretty close though. No blessing. Hasted again. Wow. Awesome. Okay. Surprisingly. Never mind. I should not say anything ever. These guys, these normal slits can deal so much damage. It's kind of unreal. And these guys might wake up any moment, or, you know, become fully mobile again. You're only ensnared, so I guess you're going to be the next target. Except she's going to dash forward and grab that guy. Kill him. I suppose I might as well deal some AoE damage here. Okay, nope. Oh, really? Awesome. Wow, a nice crit. Yeah, that worked out pretty nicely, all things considered. These are not worth anything, but we have found a bunch of crude javelins, which you can pick up. I accidentally put them in the junk bag. Yep, sure enough. These are iron javelins, that's right. Okay. That was not so bad. Good amount of experience too. And this is an actual dungeon? Hello? At the end of the swamp you find something exotic and bizarre. An evil shrine built by the savage Sarakai. It is dominated by a rough-hewn statue of a large humanoid monster. One head demon, one head slith. Okay, so it's two-headed, good to know. With 4 arms and plenty of other appendages as well. It strikes an effective balance between ugly and nasty. Is there a huge difference between ugly and nasty? I guess not. That's probably just supposed to be a joke. That I failed to get. At its base, you see that the savage monsters have been piling all their valuables in supplication, probably stolen from the local merchants. There are plenty of barter goods and a ritual sacrificial knife. Check them all and hope that there isn't another Slith army hiding somewhere, ready to jump on us. Okay, vampiric knife, 1,000 coins and experience. Awesome. You boldly loot the temple, knowing as you do that such places often have powerful magical defenses. Your expectations are fully met. The bodies of the monsters you slew rise up to fight you once again. I should not have celebrated so soon. What? Oh, what? She's stunned. I see. Well then, these gas did not deal as much damage as I would have expected. Ruby Skeleton. First of all, why does the game want him to run over here to shoot the Ruby Skeleton? Instead of just taking 1 extra step, which should be enough? Or maybe 2 steps forward to reach it from there? That is a little bit bizarre. I'm also not sure the Ruby Skeleton is actually... or how dangerous the Ruby Skeleton is actually going to be. Okay. Maybe not a spellcaster, although I think it is. I might be wrong though. Well, these aren't going to be immune to daze and stun, but I can at least ensnare the guys that are still in the back. Right? Yes, they are. Well, some of them are ensnared. Unfortunately, not all of them. Okay. But it might give us the edge that we need. Oh boy. Okay. That's not great. Please a crit or something. No. No such luck. Ruby Skeleton, surprisingly, is only attacking. Physically. Yeah, those guys are ensnared. I mean, we kind of need to give ourselves some advantages here. Or else we're a little bit screwed. I mean, we might be pretty screwed here. Yep. Basically, as soon as... oh god. Not sure how anyone is still alive at this point. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, this is a rough one. It did seem too easy, honestly, when I grabbed all that loot there. It did seem a little bit too easy. Yeah, I'm not sure about that fight against the undead. We'll have to basically pick them off one by one and somehow try to keep as many of them ensnared at the same time as possible. Which is not going to be that many, ultimately. So we'll have to deal with plenty of melee attacks every single round, and they hit hard. They did miss us more often than I expected. But all it takes is like a single character taking more than maybe 2 hits per round in a single round. And that's that. So yeah, that seems a little bit too luck dependent right now. I'll definitely take a note about this one. Let's see here. Undead. Oh, where's this west of Erica's? West of... oh god. Erica's. I should have left a bit more room there on my paper. That's a bit of a mess. Whatever. Maybe I'll be able to read and decipher what I tried to say there a couple of days or weeks from now. Yeah, let's instead just keep exploring downward. There is a slith, a single slith with some bats. All right. Kill. And kill. Bit of a waste of mana, but whatever. Oh, ooh. Yes, please. Now let's see here. Oh, there are more undead here. Maybe they have a bit of a, or maybe actually those are not undead. Those are Vanatai. Never mind. So they might be friendly, just a patrol from the apparently Vanatai settlement of Gikra. Or maybe actually some rogue Vanatai. Seriously, do we have to deal with these ridiculously weak enemies? If I'm going to enter Gikra next, I'm probably going to rest anyway, but we'll see. Maybe not. Oh, right. Nothing to get here. Oh, there's another cave here. The final one. You find a dead Vanatai. Someone stabbed it to death and hurriedly concealed it behind some rubble in this remote cavern. Looks like the work of bandits. You search the area and find they must have been in a hurry. They stole most items of value, but they left some of their victims' razor discs behind. Okay. Take him, I guess. Take it. 240? Yeah, I'm not gonna use them, so I might as well just go ahead and sell them. Oh yeah, this is just the bandit hideout from all the way back in the beginning. Travelers beware of bandits. To bandits, the penalty for waylaying travelers is death. Well, they met that fate already. Hello? You encounter a group of Vanatai warriors. Vanatai are extremely rare in the upper caverns. Well, except around their obvious settlement right there. It's usually too warm for them. Some have come up, though, to help improve relations between your peoples. Hopefully more successfully than the Sliths. Also, surprisingly, no major Nephilim presence up here. Well, no, not a peaceful one, anyway. This band is keeping watch around the Vanatai outpost Gikra, keeping away the bandits and lizards. They watch you carefully as you approach. Approach and talk to them. Maybe tell them about their slain brother. You speak briefly with the Vanatai patrol. The tall, grey creatures are dignified and reserved, but friendly. Their mastery of your tongue is limited, but you can roughly understand what they're saying. We of Gikra. They point to their outpost on the lakeshore. We inviting you in. Go see us place. If travel, beware kite tracks. Luck, safety to you. They bow and move on. Well, thank you guys. Luck, safety to you as well. Okay, this is just a large empty spot. We've been there. Alright then, this bizarre bulbous building? What? is clearly of Vanatae construction, as would be expected in a Vanatae outpost. The stone looks not so much cut or shaped as grown. The walls are round, smooth bubbles of rock. Very silent passages lead inside. Oh, so this is basically one large dome structure, and not an assemblage of individual buildings. Interesting. Well, the graphical representation here really isn't doing a great job of making it appear bubbly or very round, but I guess we can use our imagination to fill in those blanks. Alright, some fishing tools. Okay, let's go inside then, I guess. You reach the entry hall of Gikra. Gikra is not so much a town as a diplomatic settlement, where your Vanatae allies keep in touch with the people of Avernum. It is strangely silent. There are no guards. There must be a different sort of protection. The entry hall is decorated in the Vanatae style. There are statues and pools arranged in odd formations. The placement seems random to you, but it must have great aesthetic value to them. Curving passages lead off into the shadows. Or maybe all these arrangements are mostly random, and they just enjoy randomness? Who knows? Tekora Tel, Kihar. Tel? Well, those suffixes are some kind of title, indicating some kind of title or function within the Vanatae society, but I don't remember what Tel is. He or she is obviously going to enlighten us soon enough. A tall, dignified Vanatae is walking this garden, humming in meditation. His skin has the dry, dusty sheen that is a sign of an aging Vanatae. He says, I am Tekora Tel of Avit. Avit? I'm pretty sure being one of those settlements that we visited in the previous game. The Tel after his name means he is a leader or mayor of some sort. Oh, okay, so that's the highest rank then, or one of the higher ranks. Why are you here in Gikra? I am leader and teacher. I come from our city of Avit with my pupil, searching for one of our number. Oh, okay. Maybe that body that I found. Where is Avit? Tell me of it. My home, one of our finest cities in lands far, far below. My city was the first to greet the humans. This fact is related to my search. Right. Was Avit the capital? Oh wait, no, not the capital. Just the first where our party from the first game, the second game, actually landed with their boat. Yeah, that's right. I didn't remember the name Tekoratel, but presumably he's the same person. Anyway, who's your student? My student, Kihar, is near. Speak to her if you wish. I wish her to meet humans, he thinks. This is reminding. I teach magic to those I find. Wish you to purchase spells from me? Yes, of course. He thinks. I can teach the magic uses of a stone called a spirit prism. Oh, okay. That kind of magic. If you don't have one, though, I can't teach. Perhaps someone here can help you get this stone. Okay, thank you. Wasn't there something else to talk to you about? Who's a student? Who are you searching for? Yeah, that's kind of important. One of our mages, Bon Irno, disappeared. He was hero among us, the first to befriend you humans and to bring Avernum people into our lands. He said he was going on a journey and has not been seen for months. It is a worrying mystery. Yes, that does sound worrying. Should you ever meet him, return here to me. I wish much to know of where he has gone. Why might Bon Irno have disappeared? We do not know. We know that suddenly, some months ago, he became very agitated, as if he discovered something, then he was gone. We think he found out the Empire was doing something dangerous. But we are not sure. Okay, so he's probably on the surface then. Hopefully, I mean, I really hope he's not just that body off in the random corner. That would be unfortunate. Well, yeah, farewell to you. Wow, you're a lively one. You meet a Vanatae child, so young she is slightly shorter than you. She looks up at you with great curiosity. My calling is Kihar. She can speak your tongue correctly, but only if she speaks very slowly. She must be very familiar with humans. Must be very familiar with humans? Okay. Do you live here? No, I'm currently learning and traveling. Her speech is perfect. It's as if she's being trained as a diplomat. Not alone, I hope. No, I travel with my master, Tekora Tel.
He teaches me all he knows regarding magic and alchemy.
What sort of magic have you learned? She looks embarrassed. At least that's what you think it is.
I have learned little magic so far. My training is currently in the preliminary stages.
Do you know much alchemy yet?
Yes, we Vanatai learn alchemy before magic. To treat the crystals for our magic, we must make many caustic concoctions.
How old are you?
I am very young, I am afraid. A mere 70 years old.
You shake your head in astonishment at this. She's only as large as a human child of about 10. Yeah, she also seems kind of childish, I guess. 70 years, huh? Well, another question. You speak our tongue well. You know a lot about humans?
I am in training to be a diplomat. I am trying to learn about humans. You are, however, a confusing species. There is much left for me to learn.
Perhaps I can help.
All right, then. Answer this question. A man does great harm to one you love, but escapes the judgment of your revered ones. You then encounter this man wounded in the wilderness. His spirit relies upon you for succor. Do you leave him or let him pass to the next life? Do you save him or let him pass to the next life?
Let him die, save his life, though I wouldn't like it? Complicated, I'm not sure. That's the easy way out. No. A man does great harm to one you love. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's lasting harm. I mean, he could just, I don't know, just in quotation marks, have stolen something dear to someone I love, and not actually hurt them badly or something. I guess it really depends what exactly he did. It seems to be implying that he actually killed someone we love, or at least hurt them bad. In which case, I would probably be very tempted to let him die. But if he only took something, like, you know, or, I don't know, hurt them but not too badly, then I would probably not actually want them to die, but begrudgingly help them. Yeah, it's unfortunate that it doesn't give you more info here, but I guess I would let him die. Maybe. It feels terrible to choose that. Maybe in the interest of being diplomatic, I should probably say that I would save his life, though I wouldn't like it. Sure. Kihar nods.
Submission to the judgments of the revered ones. Very interesting.
Okay. Yeah. Anything else? Nope. Alright. Well, that was interesting. Let's see here. Hall of Crystal Souls. Well. Wait. Do they actually have crystal souls up here? Oh. You approach a magic barrier. It's just a faint shimmering in the air. You don't feel any sort of heat or cold or static electricity. It's just that when you get close, your muscles simply refuse to move you down the corridor any further. You back away. Alright. Seems like a pretty effective way of keeping people out. Same thing here. The passage is blocked by a wall of energy. You've developed a pretty good feel for when you can get past a magical barrier or when you can't. You're outclassed here. You back away. Well, come to think of it, the Vanatai are pretty well versed in creating and dispelling magical barriers, right? So maybe it would be too easy, right? To just get the dispel barrier spell here. I mean, I could have easily reached this very early on in the game. It seems too easy. Can't be it. Although I would really like to learn that as soon as possible. I'm just not willing to consider myself that lucky. What? Oh, I accidentally looted this desk here, or I don't know, some kind of container. Hello, Ohar, some kind of smith. This Vanatai is tall and spindly, even by Vanatai standards. Over 7 feet tall and twig thin. He sits in front of the fire pit, carefully polishing an amazingly sharp wave blade.
Welcome. It is a pleasure to meet outsider at last. I am Ohar.
What do you do here in Gikra?
Craft of weapon. Our blades different than yours, yet made under the same over principle.
Yeah, I guess to cut things open. More often than not, people.
How are your weapons different? Much effort goes into each weapons, many hours of crafting and perfecting. Unlike many of us, however, I'm eager to display our skill to human. Oh, may I see your work? He presents several recently crafted wave blades and neatly wrapped stacks of razor discs. If you wish to purchase any of my work, let me know. Can I purchase some of your weaponry? Well, apparently I can. Let's see here. Wave blade does deal slightly better damage than the bronze broadsword. An extra hit chance, no extra damage protection. 15% crit chance, it's the same. Alright, of course it's not exactly free, and if I had to guess, then I would say that we're probably going to be able to get one wave blade somewhere for free. What principles are the same? We have melee weapons like you, our wave blade, and we have missiles like you, our razor disc, though not the variety, I grant. You have very few sorts of weapons. You humans have such a bewildering array of deadly weapons. We are in wonder that you keep them straight. We have what need. Deadly is enough. How are your weapons different? Oh, right, okay, that's the same. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. None of this is for the taking, of course. Makes sense. No Vanatae settlement is complete without a crystal workshop. Chambers like this one, are where the delicate crystals of the underworld are formed into jewelry, magical aids, and tools. The Vanatae passionately value crystals and can work incredibly powerful magic with them. Over the last few years, humans have tried to learn their techniques, but they haven't had much luck. Not much luck or no luck at all? Oh, well, if you think I can take that, sure. Koriba, you meet a Vanatae male wearing the translucent, softly glowing poncho that is the standard dress for their race. He is carving a gentle spiral of crystal with a small, elegant knife. When you approach, he rises to his full imposing height and gives you a deep bow. I am called Koriba. What are you doing? I shape crystals. They are having many uses. Like most Vanatae, his grasp of your tongue is very poor. No, I wouldn't say very poor. Come on. May I have a look at your work? He holds up the spiral he was working on. It catches the dim light and sparkles beautifully. Is there ever anything so lovely, so orderly? What? What sort of uses? Not exactly sure what I'm referring to, but it is the basis of our artisticness and of our magicalness. How does it display artisticness? He looks somber. I wish I could say I had a good way to showing you. I had best example which is not here for showing. It was a statue, but it was stolen. Oh, I have it. I could look for your stolen statue. Quest. He nods. Recently, a courier carrying a crystal statue I made was slain. Bandits did. Statue stolen. Yet another theft by humans. If you can recover it and bring it to me, I will reward you with another of my crystals. Bandits live to east. Maybe they know of statue. Well, you're in luck. I believe that I found your crystal statue. He looks pleased. Again, humans correct the wrongs of humans. And in reward, he produces a beautiful carved pink crystal. It is a spirit prism, using for certain magical spells, and it is yours. He gives it to you. Koriba takes the statue. Thank you for returning my statue. I am thinking I mistrust humans less. That crystal will help you learn our magic. Now find Tekoratel to learn. Okay. What are you doing? What sort of uses? Magicalness? Yes, much magic we make with crystal items. For example, I make the magic soul stones often. And on days of power, I even make the spell shards and learning shards. Soul stones, like the crystal souls? Not quite. We call my stones spirit prisms. They are used for certain spells to trap creatures to be called forth later. Very strong. Yeah, that's one of those things that I've never really explored in the previous game. Maybe I'll give that a bit more of a chance this time around. He looks at you slyly. In fact, certain such spells we are not forbidden from making for purchase to outside people, for prices. What spells can you teach us? Me, no spells, but there is a wise traveler here who teaches the spells which place spirits of foes in a crystal. Right, we know that. Magic ones. What is a spell shard? A marvelous item of magic. A stone that hold a spell and recharge from energy all around us. One time each day can release that spell, and the next day spell is there anew. Very marvelous, very rare. Well, we have one of those. What's a learning shard? A crystal infused with the learning of our people. Hold one to your head, and our wisdom and skill can enter into you directly. Very marvelous, very rare. Right. Ooh, 200 experience for each. That's not too bad. This case contains hammers, knives, and other tools for the working and shaping of crystals, worthless to you. What case exactly are you referring to? Game? I wasn't aware I was looking at any case. Alright. Okay, none of these capes and various other items are for me. Also, holy crap! Last time I looked at the timer, we were at like 55 minutes. Now we're suddenly at an hour 6. I was thinking of finishing up looking around the settlement, but I guess I'm gonna make a cut, and we're going to learn our spell trap, soul trap, and soul summoning spells next time, and look around the rest of the settlement. Maybe grab another quest or two if we're lucky. Maybe not. And well, either way, I guess we're done with our little tour here. I actually forgot to turn in that one quest back at the Portal Fortress, which I'm going to fix. And I guess other than that, we have plenty of stuff left to do on the overworld. Some quests to turn in and some places to check. Also, our next bigger goal to head over to this island here. So there's plenty to do, and we're going to take care of at least some of that next time. For the time being, I thank you very much for watching, as always. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.